Leo, welcome to Ether Tarot. Welcome back if you're returning. And if you're new here, then we're doing a general collective reading today. So just take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Flip and switch the roles if you need to. But just don't try and make anything fit if it's not your story. Just leave it behind. Okay, your first card out, we've got advice from a friend. You could be getting advice on something for yourself. Bouncing an idea of somebody. You could be feeling a bit lost in stuff, in situations, or in your environment right now, and you kind of like just need to bounce your situation off a close friend, or you know, somebody's like, remember what you're here to do, remember your goal, remember, like, somebody could be, you know, amongst family or friends or something, and just kind of feeling like they're slipping into the forgotten their main purpose, like, or why they started something in the first place, or why they went back to a place. Like, it's like somebody's getting confused, and yeah, and I feel like this friend just kind of like sets the record straight and goes, remember, you were here to do, you told me this is what you wanted, you're here to do this, this, and this, and then move along. So I feel like that, you know, it's somebody who cares, it's somebody who sees the best in you, like reminds you who you are and what you're committed to. And we all need those reminders. We all need a friend like that when we're a bit like forgetting ourselves, forgetting what's important, forgetting our path, or getting off track a little bit. We've got the fire, strong emotion, passionate love or hate. Now, you can't hate if you didn't love. So it's like turning your love into hate, or somebody you're dealing with is like this. So it's like somebody who hates a person as much as they loved them, but they can't have them. So there's this strong emotion coming out. You're going through some things here. Something's not great. Something's kind of like lighting a fire in you. And you may not know why you feel so strongly about a situation. It may be, that could be why things are unclear and why you're getting this advice, because there's like, there's some really unresolved healing that needs to be done here. I feel like towards a person, and it's created a situation, and you're being reactive here. You're letting something get to you. Okay, we've got grapes. Time to go out and have fun. So be a bit carefree, chill out, let it all go. Get a nice healthy distraction in here. Enjoy the Christmas time, enjoy time with friends, enjoy catching up, enjoy just, you know, don't go overboard, but there's be around the right people. We've got bread, period of prosperity and abundance, great. And then we've got the hand, in need of help, assistance or guidance. So this is good. I feel like there's some good forward progress here. At the bottom of the deck, we've got spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness and understanding with the torch. You keep getting this spiritual development, like in the last maybe 3 or 4 readings. You keep getting a spiritual ascension of some sort. You know, it's in there somewhere. This time it's at the bottom of the deck, so this may not be like this full priority for you as you're going through and dealing with some things, but it's always there in the background. I feel like you're quite a grounded spiritual person at heart, like, and I feel like as you're going through these motions, this development is continuing to go. You're getting more and more aware of who you are and what's going on around you. And I feel like that's part of the healing, that ascension. But, you know, you're going through the phases. We all are, and, you know, we're at just different parts of our journey. And, you know, your spiritual development is also, it's a lifelong journey. But it's been coming out strongly for you more recently, like in the last month. It's been coming out strongly. And sometimes we go through these spiritual ascensions too when we're hitting some hard times in our in our personal life. It's like it's bringing you back. It's bringing you back. And you got to keep coming back to realizing who you are, what you stand for. Because there's a lot of movement going on around here right now. So let's see. Who's this friend giving you advice? King of Pentacles. In the upright, you could be getting some business advice, money advice. Somebody who you feel is grounded, successful, abundant, been there, done that. Somebody who you respect for their accomplishments in their field and everything. So at least this is how you see them. Somebody who's in a position to give advice. You know, like they're not a hypocrite. Is how you see them, at least. So this could be somebody in your industry or in the industry you're trying to break into, and somebody you look up to. This could be the person too that you like try and get some assistance off in the future. Like this could be somebody you come and go from, like, you know, like a mentor type, or somebody who you, I don't know, or this King of Pentacles, here's an upright. I was going to say there might be somebody who's like giving advice you didn't ask for, you know, they're kind of barking at you, trying to tell you what to do. But I feel like this is to do with finances. Somebody's giving you money advice, but they might, I feel like you're wanting to, you know, expand into your career, into an industry that they're already in, or they've already made some success in it. You could be feeling like you're in this Five of Pentacles right now. Because this King of Pentacles certainly isn't in the Five of Pentacles. He'd be in the reverse if he was. Judgment. So you might not like what you've got, what he has to say. You might not like what he's hearing. He might be like, look, what did you expect? You did this and this and this. And, you know, anybody who did that is going to get, you know, kind of like, what do you expect? You never go to work. What did you expect? You only show up half the time and unprepared, or you know what I mean? Like, I feel like this person's giving quite, like, very cutting honest. Almost like King of Swords kind of honest, you know, or Queen of Swords kind of honest. Like, but actually it's, the Judgment is karma. So you could be feeling like you're out in the cold due to dealing with a King of Pentacles, and he's now got all the money, and there's like, and you don't, something like this. I don't know, but I just kind of feel like he's a friend. This could be an accountant as well. You could be getting advice from your accountant. They could be saying, yeah, you got this tax bill, or yeah, Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So money's not doing so great. Could have overspent, or I know this is a roundabout. This is stuck in a cycle where there needs to be a breakthrough with finances. Like, it's good for a while, then it backtracks, and the cycle seems to repeat in a way where it's like trying to get ahead, just, you know, you're having these times of just, what's the point? You know, you feel like money's going backwards here. This Eight of Wands in the reverse. Oh, or somebody has felt like they've lost a lot of money in a situation, or spent all their savings, or not been working, or gone through a breakup and out in the cold. Strong emotion, passionate love or hate. Well, you know, if this has been a breakup, if somebody has kind of like, even maybe you gave somebody a loan and they never repaid it, and they just took it. Yeah. I feel like somebody here wants to fight. I feel like you want to fight somebody about it. You have no desire for this person or for this situation anymore. Ace of Wands in the reverse. So I don't know if somebody could have you could have lost your passion for somebody. Maybe it's just always fighting, always drama with them. Hangman. And if it's not fighting, it's like you don't even know what to do anymore. Like you can't sort of see clear of it. Like you're trying to get some perspective here. Because it's like this strong passion. It's like there's somebody in your life that you go from being like totally head over heels in love with to, I don't know, maybe they just like start fights for no reason seemingly. Like, so, you know, everything's great one minute and then next minute it's like out of the blue. Something can just spin on a dime and it's just leaving you like, what the hell just happened there? But yeah, this fire, it's like you've got this fire, this passion. I mean, and fire is very, you know, fire sign, Leo. It's very you. This could be you just sort of spinning on a dime a bit. Like, you know, you're passionate about where you want to go and what you want to do. But then it's like you lose the drive somehow. You get stagnant, you get stuck, you get into a place of procrastination, or you know what you have to do to get things going, to get to where you want to head. You don't want to have to do what you've got to do in the short term to get where you want to be in the long term. So, you know, very much lack of desire, lack of wanting to do the task. Clarify this. Ace of Wands. Ooh, the Empress. This Empress has got a lack of passion for, you know, a person anymore. This Empress, because she's extremely creative, she's extremely abundant, she knows what she wants, she's got a fire in her belly and she's going to go get it. She is not going to deal with this, you know, she's not going to deal with somebody else who's got no passion, who's got no freaking, you know, get up and go, who's just, you know, like wasting and procrastinating with their life. She's not going to deal with that. So, yeah, I mean, somebody here could be pregnant. Or they're a mother. Somebody's got strong emotion for this Empress, but I don't feel like she's got any strong emotion back for them anymore. Maybe in the past, but not now. So the person that's being rejected, that this Empress doesn't want anymore, they hate that they love her, and they hate that she doesn't love them back. And she's just sitting pretty. She's put it all behind her. And I feel like somebody else is like, their life is really stuck. And they should have done the right thing by her in the past. And I feel like somebody's only trying to come back to this Empress because they're in a financial bind. So, the Three of Wands. Somebody's going to make progress, planning, got their goals, wanting to make a move. And this Knight of Swords wants to come in and have a fight. So somebody could be running into excuse me, a Knight of Swords when they're out having fun. This could be running into somebody from the past. Clarify this Knight of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Three of Wands. I always do that. Got to say Three of Pentacles for Three of Wands. Ooh, Queen of Cups. Somebody's getting around quite a lot. Getting around. Instead of focusing on their money and their work, they're just getting around. yeah, there's I feel like this Empress is, I don't know, somebody sees, I don't know if, clarify the Queen of Cups, Knight of Swords in reverse. Like maybe you're looking at somebody else's relationship and how much, you know, she puts up with him and he's fighting and they stay together for the kids. Page of Cups here, Queen of Cups, Page of Cups. This Empress could be also this Queen of Cups, like when she's a mother, she's moving forward with her life. Maybe somebody's trying to come in and fight because of this strong emotion. They're trying to come back in with this passion and she's blocking it out. Maybe somebody's coming in trying to say, I want to see the kids, but they're not his kids, they're her kids. And she's trying to make the best decisions and the best future plans and outcomes for, you know, not just her, but her and her kids. So she's not going to have toxic energies and fighting around her because it impacts the kids. And it's about them. She's a good mother. She's in the upright. And she's not going to let past energies back in that are trying to get back in. And I feel like they're coming in for the wrong reasons anyway. They're coming in like they've already betrayed, they've already walked away from, they've already left her behind, and now they want to come back in because money's not good, because they want to bludge off her. I think not. I don't think she's going to have anything to do with it there. So somebody's just trying to like create a fight. If they can't have her, they're just going to like try and bully her, bully their way in. So we've got a period of prosperity and abundance. I feel like that's in her life. She's balanced with this Temperance card. But somebody else isn't. Like 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody else is out of work. Doesn't have work. Isn't working. Isn't making money. Which isn't balanced for them. But that's why I think they want to come back into this Queen of Cups and just have her look after them. Like as if they're another freaking child for her to look after. She's already got children. So what's this period of prosperity then? Justice card. Justice with the Temperance. I feel like she's only now getting her justice because he's wanting to come back in. So when he tries to come back in and she rejects him, that was like she finally got to have, you know, that closure. And it also proved to her that, you know, that's what he was using her for when it was convenient for him in the past. You know, it confirms for her that, you know, it wasn't too much love. It was like he'd just go back to her when the chips were down. And then he would leave and go do whatever the hell he wanted to do. And then when he's back in the area or something, he just thinks he can keep dropping back in and she'll just take him back in. But she's not. She's having a period of prosperity and abundance. He's completely out of work. He's a bum. He's not, or he's not making money with his work, or work's not going too well. He's faking it. He's not good at it. Yeah, the Fool in reverse. So this Justice coming in is like somebody did not expect to get this reaction. They did not expect to get rejected and turned away. They didn't expect to be getting their justice. And so now they're really unprepared for this. Having to, it's like somebody was counting on being able to fall back on this person, being able to show up and be taken back. They were just counting on that. They didn't even consider, I don't even think they even considered the alternative. But I feel like too, there's going to be a period of time where somebody's out of work, maybe just not working over Christmas or something, and then they're going to get back into it. They've got goals, they're going to head out there, and they may not feel like quite ready, or they may not feel quite prepared for what they're going out there to do, but they know that this will bring in balance, and this is exactly what they want. is something fierce, something balanced. Like this is like somebody going out there wanting to pursue their dreams, feeling nervous about it, but moving forward towards it anyway. So we've got a Knight of Cups in reverse, and I feel like this is somebody that this is more of now this is in the future position. So I think somebody gets themselves ready and they're going to go hit it and try and get that work and try and get those dreams started. And this is when they need some help and assistance and guidance just with like how to go about that. I feel like it's kind of like a career change, or it could be the same sort of industry but a different specialty within the industry, or wanting to do it in a different way. Knight of Cups talks about like having that emotional immaturity, or not, you know. We've got a 7 of Swords at the bottom of the deck, and oh look, oh geez, somebody was out there being a King of Wands in reverse with the immaturity of a King of Cups in reverse. Oh, this is more of like what happened with this Queen of Cups. So there was an ending. Somebody took what wasn't theirs, stole, betrayed, and maybe then they skipped town or something. Now they're feeling a bit gloomy and sad about what they've lost, feeling a bit nostalgic, feeling like I wish I didn't behave that way, but I can't take it back now, can't change the past now. They got an end to this relationship. Is just like maybe somebody got booted out on the street. Maybe somebody came back to this Queen of Cups offering their cup again and planning a future together, going out and having some good times together, and then they got kicked out on their ass because they didn't have a freaking job. And because there's an ending here, and it's brought in a Tower for somebody, completely shaken up, and somebody doesn't want this ending to happen, but it's happening anyway. It's like resisting. And then we've got a King of Wands in reverse. So this is just somebody who's been out there being a player. Yeah. And it's like this person, they go out, they sleep around, they party, they do whatever they want, and then they think they can come back in to this Empress, to this Queen of Cups, and get taken back every time. You know, but then they go out and party again. This is like so emotionally immature, and they're just there to take what they can. Like they just take everything that's not theirs. This person is selfish, self-centered, and so immature. And it's only when it's over, it's like in this future position, I feel like you're finally done with it. You're like done. Like this feels like it's been an on-off relationship for probably years, and you're finally at that point where you're like, this is not just off for the next 3 to 6 months. This is off for good now. Like it's really freaking over. This King of Wands doesn't want it to be over. They think they can just keep doing those circles and coming back around, but I don't think they can this time. I think you're actually even going to get help with like disconnecting from this person. Maybe that's that assistance and guidance you're going out there to get. It's like, how come I keep, you know, how come they keep coming back around, and how do they, I feel like this person has trauma bonded with you. And because you know, they only target extremely loving, empathic, nurturing, caring people that are very thoughtful, very loving, and very forgiving. So you just forgive. Try and see the best in them. But there isn't much best in them. They don't try back. They don't try to change. They don't try to solve their own problems. They want you to come in and solve them for them. And yeah, and they just want to like take from you, you know, live off your hard work, live off your prosperity, live off what you've got, because they won't go out there and make that money on their own, and they're just out cheating, sleeping around. They have no success, but they've got this Well, here's your energy, Leo. You're confident that they're never going to get any success. And I'm confident of that fact too. I'm confident this King of Wands in reverse is not going anywhere at any point in time, and that they're addicted to their cycles, they're addicted to their habits, and they, so long as they keep doing the way they've always been doing, I'm confident, just as you're confident, that they are going to lose. I'm also confident that if you keep them around you, you are going to stay trapped in your head, never getting the truth, never getting the right, never getting explanations, things just never lining up. There'll always be conflict and fighting. You'll never be happy, and you'll always be heartbroken so long as you keep this person anywhere near you. And when they get a tower, it's going to impact and affect you every time too. So, now somebody here too, like this King of Wands could have experienced a loss, like a loss of a person, maybe a death in the family at some point, and that rocked their world. And so they've been out there being a slut to kind of like distract themselves. They've been slutting around as if that's going to be a way to deal with it, and maybe they've been using this as an excuse for their behavior rather than just going and grieving the normal way like everybody else, resisting this transition. But it doesn't, somebody, how people say hurt people, that is just a load of shit. We've all been hurt. It doesn't turn us into wife bashers and serial killers and cheats and rapists. Like we have to be, we can't just fly off the handle because we're hurt. Hurt people don't hurt people. Selfish people hurt people. And they think that because they suffered something that gives them all the rights in the world to just go and treat other people however they want because they had some abuse in their life, or they had some instance. It's like, no. We don't get to do that. Nobody gets to do that. Selfish people do that and try and make excuses for why they hurt other people because they got hurt themselves. No, it's not okay. It's not okay for anybody to do that. You need to be responsible, do the healing work, and deal with your issues, not take them out on other people, or make those issues an excuse for why your life is, your behavior is the way it is. So, but I feel this King of Wands, that's how they go. It's how they react. So even if they've lost somebody they love to death, or they've had endings, they're just creating more of a pit for themselves. The more of it, they just continue to downward spiral, and they think that it's everybody else's fault. They think that it's, their life isn't their responsibility or something. And then they complain about never getting anywhere and not having anything. And then they've got the strong emotion and the, think they've got the right to even have some hate for being rejected by the people they've hurt. Absolutely not. But anyway, they try it on. This person is still out there in your future there. Yeah, they are definitely in need of help and assistance. But that is not your responsibility to help them out of the mess that they keep getting themselves into, because this isn't the first time and it won't be the last. And at some point, you need to stop helping them, because they'll never be there to help you when you need it. They never were. They left you in those times. So, yeah, I feel like you're bringing an end to this, and it's going to be the end. And I think maybe you already did bring an end to this, but they think they can come back around after a period of time all the time. And this time, when they come back around, you're not going to be there, you're not going to help them, and you're going to let them stay in their shit that they got themselves in. So I feel like this is when the real tower comes in for them, when they realize they can't keep coming back. and then leaving and doing whatever they want and then coming back, have their cake and eat it too. Have their nice, loving, forgiving, understanding, responsible, abundant woman at home that's stable and consistent, and they can go out there and slut around and have like the best of both worlds as though they're single but they've got the permanent relationship too. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So I think you're done with them, but they're going to come back around again. But I know that you're expecting that because this is how it's always gone. This has been on repeat for a long time. So Leo, let's get you a moonology and finish up your reading. So I feel like you love this person, or you have loved this person strongly, but you hate the fact that you have this strong emotion, that they have such a hold over you, because it's just been tumultuous right from the get-go. Very narcissistic. And you're just trying to get your life going strong and ahead, you know, like you're just trying to get things on track for yourself. Okay, we've got a new romantic cycle begins, but see, it's a cycle. It's been going around and around and around. But this guy, step out of your comfort zone. So maybe it's time you do start a new romantic cycle. We've got the Justice card here in this, and we've seen that out here as well. Yeah, you've got the Justice card out here. So I feel like what's balancing out for you, this period of prosperity and abundance that's coming in for you, it's something you're not expecting, something you're not, yeah. New Moon in Libra. This could be part of this prosperity is love, not just money, but love coming in, new love. That could be why this King of Wands then all of a sudden wants to come back in. Because they see you moving on. Yeah? Let's see. So, New Moon in Libra. Give and take could well be the answer to whatever dilemma you're asking about. Compromise may be called for. It's time to start negotiating or even renegotiating. When the new moon in Libra comes up, there's a restart for you and for someone else. A new relationship could be beginning. And if that's the case, the chances are this will be a healthy and well-balanced connection. And anything you do after pulling this card, doing it in pairs is advised, such as teaming up with someone in business or in your personal life. Libra is the sign of relating, and this card suggests that whoever is at the heart of the issue you're addressing is someone who will be open to talking things through. Avoid being selfish. It won't get you anywhere at this time. Reach out to someone and let them know you care. Additional meanings for this card: feel more, think less. Marriage or engagement is on the cards. A legal matter will go your way. Pay some attention to your appearance, but don't be all about appearances. Libra is a sign of love and harmony, negotiation, and relationships. It is harmonious, kind, and luxurious, and always aiming for balance. So when we have the new moon in Libra, or at any time you draw this card, there's a restart possible for anything and everything connected to partnerships, negotiations, appearances, and justice. Remember that Libra is depicted by a set of scales. This energy wants to bring things back into equilibrium. So, you know, I feel like your life is moving forwards and getting that balance. And as you move forward, these toxic people, this toxic person from the past, or maybe there's more than one, then they want to come back in and ruin it. And that's just typical. Just typical. Like, they don't want you getting away. They don't want you moving on. If they see you in a new relationship or something new starting, they want to come back in and sabotage that. Because they want access to you, they want the ability to come and go as they please, and they want that to be on their terms, not yours. So when you start meeting somebody new or moving on in your life, that's then on your terms, and you're taking the control and the power off them. So, you know, I feel like you're watching them get a towel for that. For, you know, when they try to come back in again and you just, you know, absolutely not, you're not going to accept this cup. I feel like that is when it hits them hard, that there's that ending is final. And I think it was final for you when it already ended, but it wasn't final for them. They thought they could always keep coming back around. So yeah, good for you, Leo. So you just wanting to like work on your money and get that built back up, because that is definitely an issue here. You know, money has gone backwards, and that needs to be the focus for you. Work, prosperity, money, business, whatever it is for you, your career needs to be the focus here. There could be too much fun. There could have been a lot of fun lately, and it needs to kind of just, I know it's that time of year, but I feel like you've been having fun for a while, and it's taken the focus off your money, and that's why the money thing isn't balanced out right now. But it will be, as long as you go back to the, you know, balance that out with the justice and the temperance. So yeah, all right, Leo, this is your reading. I hope the messages are helpful and you got something out of it. If you like the video, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Help this channel and this community to grow, and I'll be back on Friday the 14th with your next reading. So keep your notification bell switched on so you get the updates and you know when that one drops. And yeah, take care of you. Until next time, bye for now.